piece of Rainbow Obsidian. You can't see it much right here. It's got rainbow color on both sides. And I'm going to throw it at the high-speed sander and see if it improves. So I've been told by a couple family members that my voice is kind of monotone, so I'm going to see if I can use a better speaking voice for you guys, and let me know if this is any better with my inflection and things like that. So here I have a piece of pretty decent Rainbow Obsidian, as you can tell. And the thing about Rainbow Obsidian is it's unidirectional, which means if you turn this the other way around, you're not going to see anything. So it's only good viewable from one location, and I'm actually using natural sunlight. Now, if I flip this 180 degrees, you're going to see the similar pattern of the back. I've got some kind of weird feature going on here. It's not a dent or anything like that. It's probably an air pocket. So that'll never come out of there unless I cut a big thick slab, and I don't really want to do that. This is already a decent display piece. So what I want to do though is put a better edge along the bottom. So I'm going to trim this off here a little bit. And it's already got a kind of a sharp angle to it anyway. So I want to make that a little smoother. And I've already sanded this to 60 grit, so that's why the color shows up quite well. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and mark this up, cut along the bottom here, so that it's a little bit. I don't want to make it level like that because then it'll look funny. I just want to maybe stand it up so it's more kind of like an A-frame type of thing. So I'm gonna get that in the saw, take a slice off of it, and then continue polishing it up. Okay, so I trimmed this guy, so now that it actually will stand up on its own. And as you can see in the natural sunlight, it's doing wonderful. Now I just need to finish sanding it and get a polish on it. Much better, much more stable on the bottom. So now to the fun part, because polishing obsidian on the high-speed sander is kind of a royal pain. So we'll see how I do. This will be a good test for me. finally finished this nice rainbow stand-up, Rainbow Obsidian, and although the backside needs a little bit more polish, there's a big, huge air bubble in there, so that's disappointing. But the main face, so you can see it will sit up, but it needs to have the right angle of light. But it's still a really nice piece, and it would show just fine in a display case. I brought it up into my office and set it on my desk. So here's natural light. It's actually not a sunny day, it's more of a cloudy day. So it still makes a nice display piece, and as you can see, it stands up just fine on its own.